Hey everybody, welcome to the Ridgeway World. I'm Jeff, you're not. That's a big knife, isn't it? So, today, this is a football weekend, so this is Sunday afternoon, and just to give you a little time frame, you can probably see the clock in the background. It's about 2:49. I think I put the clock the wrong way, so it should be 1:49.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't really matter. Time's not even relevant, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Right. So, but today we're making chili. Now, Terry's had a little illness over the last year and a half, and she can't eat beef. She couldn't eat pork, but now she's back to a little bit of the pork with the bacon, and I'm waving this knife for some stupid reason. So, but we since then we've transcended into just using turkey. Now, back in the day, I used to use
Transcended.
Does that sound good? I have no idea what it means.
You meant transitioned, I think.
Okay, transitioned. We moved to turkey. How about that? Does that work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe either one works.
Oh, okay.
All right, I need to be quiet.
It's okay. You can chime in anytime you want.
Okay.
It's your kitchen, your house too. So, but either way, we're doing turkey chili. And again, back in the day, we used to use beef, or sometimes there was sausage, but it couldn't be very spicy sausage.
And you put sirloin on it at one
yes,
time.
good point. And I was going to go to that is because back in the day, I used to work with a lady who brought her chili in one day for like a cook-off way back years and years ago. The lady has passed away since then, God rest her soul. She used to slice up sirloin steak, and then she would fry it in onions and garlic and everything to put it in. It just made a whole different texture and a whole different taste. It wasn't the chunked up stuff, it was actually slices of sirloin. So, but back in the day when I made it, I used her recipe, and I see Terry smiling already because I think it was chipotle. Was it chipotle peppers?
Yeah, I called for one or two, and you put a whole can in.
Yeah, no, I actually put 2 cans in because it said 1 or 2. So I thought they were the little chipotle canned peppers that you get. So I put 2 cans in. So either way, the chili, the chili was done. We started serving it around. The boys were smaller back then, and everybody's like biting into this crap, and it was just like lit your ass on fire hot. I mean, it was so bad. It was crazy.
Inedible.
Right. Yeah, but I think the boys did eat the majority of what they had in front of them, but again, we had to give it away. And then I think we also called Georgie Stahlberger and Mr. Stahlberger because they
like
spicy,
hot stuff,
they love
right?
spicy hot. And they sat there and ate it and basically just sweat pouring off. It was so bad. I cracked up because I like to see people sweat.
But they enjoyed it.
They enjoyed it. So, but either way, first step, slicing up onions. And again, we'll probably go through this a little differently. And I might...
Well, you did forget, you're using ground turkey.
Yeah, I'm using ground turkey. And I'm trying not to slice my finger off because I do things a little unorthodox with the onions. Some people chop them better than I do. Some people use the nubs of their fingers. And again, I washed my hands. So we're all good.
And
so
you're chopping up 2 onions.
I like 2 onions. Some people, back in the day, we only used 1. But I like to fry up the onion, then the turkey after the onion softens up, and I just think it adds a little more flavor. And again, it's all about the flavor. Because when you're doing turkey, there's not that much flavor with turkey, unless you season it up. So you want the onion.
Did you get like an 85-15% lean turkey?
I don't know what that idea.
Because the little bit more fat that has, it's a better tasting.
Right, agreed. So again, that's chopped up as fine as I really care to do because it's gonna cook down anyway. So let me go back to my.
And I'll come up on your left or your right.
So
your left.
We use it whatever you want. So we fry up in olive oil. We're also switching to avocado oil you see in the background here because that has a higher heat, but we're not going to be using that today because we like to use what we have already. So I'll just try to keep the heat down on the plate. And again, we're going to push the onions into the fry pan. We have a generous amount of onion and a generous amount of olive oil in here. Once that starts softening up a little bit, then I will put in the turkey and then also put in some garlic. So we got minced garlic in here. I'll be moving that, and then I'll season it up a little bit here, and then I'm going to season up once I put the other stuff in. So we can come back. We'll cut right now. We'll come back after it starts cooking. Hey, welcome back to Jeff's Kitchen. I got a new beer, so I'm good. So we've going to ask my lovely camera person, my assistant, my kitchen help, to take a look at the turkey and onion. Everything's good. See, look, everything's good, not pink. Over to the left here, we have the ingredients going in. We have Goya beans. They didn't have any of the small ones. We had to go organic on this can, so if you see, it's a little different. And also, we have the red beans. So I like to put the black and the red in to mix it up. And then at the end, I always put in rice. A lot of people don't do it. I like the starch in it. It absorbs a lot of the extra moisture and water that's in the chili. So, and again, we have diced tomatoes. We'll have some tomato sauce. We have tomato paste. And I've already put some of the seasoning in. I only had one beer, so why am I getting tongue-tied? So, but again, I put the seasoning, half the seasoning in right now, and then later on, I'll put more in. So, it's ready to go. So we're going to put this right now into the fry pan, or into the crock pot. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? But getting back to everything, all the products here are from Walmart. And you know Walmart does a bang-up job. So, stole that line from somebody else. So we're going to start with the big cans of beans. We're going to start with the black beans that popped.
How long did it take you to do the turkey and ground, the ground turkey? To brown it?
11, 12 minutes. Sometimes I like to rinse these beans because if you look at it, hone in on that, it's kind of a little nasty, so I always rinse these beans. I don't know why I ever started this, but if you look at the bottom,
But that, ew.
yeah, it's kind of nasty. And it may be good, I don't know, but I just always rinse them.
Okay.
And you don't have to rinse a lot, but for some reason, I don't want all that crap in the chili. I don't. So we're good there. We're going to add the black beans. Voila, they're in. We're going to check the reds. Popped, which is good.
And you already wiped all the lids to those cans
Yep.
already?
Already rinsed and wiped, and washed my hands twice so far, because I know.
And you rinse those cans and wipe them because
Because you don't know what's on top. Now see on like this one, half your beans stick to the bottom. I know some people bust their beans or smash half their can of beans. That thickens up your chili. So
your rice will do that.
that's my counteraction to it. And again, do you like my new yellow shirt, fluorescent yellow? My
Yes.
sister just dropped it off. Her husband has a property management company out of Millville, and she dropped off a shirt. So I told her I'd wear it in the video. But it's called Spartan Property Management and Seal Coating. So there, I threw her a little bone there for that. Tomato paste is always a pain in the ass to get out, unless
Don't
I
you want a spoon? You're going to use that knife for everything, aren't you?
yeah. I'll clean my teeth with a knife after I'm done if I have to. You ever tell the story about how I filed my teeth down with a emery board?
No, I didn't.
Oh. We were in Hawaii. It was like the first day there after like a godforsaken flight from Philly to Washington, D.C. We got sidetracked. They sent us to, I think, Phoenix, Arizona. And then, so we were like 20 hours, off and on in the airports or in the air. So we get to the Honolulu airport, and we were starving, so I bit into something and broke my back molar, but it was cutting into my tongue. So Terry happened to have an emery board in her purse, so then I filed down.
Which is a nail file.
Which is, well, okay, well. Either way, she had something I could file my stinking teeth down with, so I filed my back tooth down because
And it worked.
And it worked.
I know. I told the dentist on you, and he was like, "Oh wow, how what did he say? Ingenious that was.
Yeah. But either way, I went to that dentist and had to get a crown put on that tooth. So, but either way, it's all good. So then we're going to put in the petite diced tomatoes
With the liquid.
with the liquid. I want that in there. And then I always like to look and see how much room I have. Now this is a bigger crock pot. The other crock pot we had wasn't as big as this. So we bought extra cans. Usually I just use the big cans. So we're going to put these in here. And again, we're going to rinse them. God, that's nasty. Let's mix. It's like a melting pot here.
I don't know. You shouldn't probably use the word nasty along with your,
Well, it's not my fault
recipe
that
for turkey chili.
but it's not my fault that the bean can looks nasty. But either way, I'm trying to remedy that by rinsing this stuff off.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's ever complained about my chili. Now, many people might do things totally different than me. I don't care. This is the way I do it. And my family has liked it for years, right, hon?
Yes.
Okay. So, other than the spicy of it, now don't those beans look happier being cleaned off?
That's a lot of beans.
That is a lot of beans. It's good for your system.
Yeah.
It's good for your ass. Okay, cayenne seasoning. We're not putting that cayenne in yet.
Oh, don't put much of
I
the
know,
cayenne on
that's
it.
why. Chili powder. Like a lot
Isn't
of
that
chili.
real spicy too?
No, God no. We're going to add more later to that. We're going to just put a touch of the cayenne powder. I already put the salt and pepper in, just very light. Very light. Just a little bit to add a little spice to it. Tomato sauce. I'm going to wait to see how much I have in here because see if it thickens up or thins up. Whatever the case may be, I'm going to do follow that, and then I'm probably going to add some tomato sauce, but I'll do that later on. And I'll probably do that probably an hour before I add the rice. And all I use is the boiler bag, and we always use brown rice probably for the last 15 years whenever it came out. And we'll be adding that, and it'll absorb up a lot of the moisture, and also it adds a little starch. Sometimes I sprinkle a tablespoon of sugar over the top to take
Brown sugar or?
No, regular sugar. You add that. A lot of people and Italian families may. I know back in the day they used to call it gravy or sauce, but they always threw a little. I heard this is why I got it. I don't know. I was talking to a
with
friend of
spaghetti
mine.
sauce, they do put
Yeah,
sugar
they put,
in there.
put a little
Yeah.
sprinkle of sugar in. So a friend of mine told me that I used to work with for 20 years at another company. He always told me about the sugar thing. So and his mother.
When I made lasagna, I used to make my own sauce and put the sugar in it.
Right, and I don't.
I just didn't know
what it
you
does.
did that for chili.
Yeah, I always sprinkle a little bit at the end, right before, and then I stir it in. I don't
Good
know
to
what it
know.
does, but like I said, people over the years, they give you ideas and, help you with your, ideas on cooking and things like that, and it sticks for some reason. We're at the final stages of the chili. Now, over the course of the last couple hours, there's been a lot of taste testing, which we do. I let Terry sample, I sample. We've added some extra seasoning, a little more Italian seasoning, more of the chili powder, and we've already cooked the rice. So I got 2 bags of
And you
boiled
had
rice.
to you had to add a little bit more sauce, right? Didn't you?
Yes, I also put in the sauce that I didn't know if I was going to have to because again, this is a bigger crock pot and everybody's tastes are going to be different. Everybody's size of their crock pot's going to be different, so you add what you want and what you feel is going to be best. This has always worked for me, and again, we like to sample it as part of the process, just to get to the taste that we want. So I'm going to open 1 bag of rice. Terry says we only need 1, but sometimes we need 2. And here, if you want to get the full effect of it right now, and again, it looks plenty moist.
And you had that on high.
I had that on
It's been
high.
a couple hours.
Yes, and then I stir constantly.
But if you were cooking it all day, you could leave it on low. That's the greatest
Yes.
thing about the crock pot. You can just let it go all day.
Right. But again, here we go. We're going to add this 1 bag of rice. I have 2. I don't want to dry it up too much, but I always like to have rice in it for some stupid reason,
It's
but
not stupid.
it's stupid. If
You like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
And it's worked over the years for us. And again, if you have I have the extra bag of rice, so if you want to put it, don't trip over John.
Yeah, I
But
see.
yeah, if you want to add it later, or you want to put it over a bed of rice, you have the extra bag. And again, you can always put it in the refrigerator and keep it for another day.
And this will be the first time that we're probably going to freeze it because we don't have any guests coming tonight.
Right. Which we invited. And we have, JT's not around right now, that's why we got baby dog, right? Right, Kate? Look. She just wants to
She's
eat.
hungry. You're hungry, aren't you, honey? Mom, I'm going to give you food.
Right.
Yeah.
So once we sign off the video, Kate will eat. John doesn't seem too panicked. I think Luna's probably sleeping somewhere because she's the real angel.
And
Sorry,
usually
Kate.
when we eat this, we just sprinkle a little bit of cheddar cheese on it.
Yes.
No bread, though, because we're trying to watch our
Right.
carbs.
But
What?
still have some leftover tater tots
Oh,
that
there
may
you
come into
go.
play. So, but again, this is our chili. It's nothing special, but it's good. It's easy, and again, Walmart puts together a good meal for us. So, was that the word I was supposed to use?
Supposed to use?
No. What was the
You
line?
already said that.
I know, but
Walmart
again,
does
I'm
a
throwing it
bang
out
up
there.
job.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. But either way, this is our chili. It works well. We enjoy it, and we're gonna chow down. My fantasy team sucks right now. I'm playing Uncle Larry, and Uncle Larry's beating me right at the moment. And I texted him and told him my team sucks, and he got back to me and said his team sucks too. So whatever. But either way, it's a good Sunday, a good meal. Either way, take care. Have a good day and a great life. Take care.